What the ever-loving piss swiggle is this shit? Stupid jaw. Stupid life. Life is so gay. Life is so gay because EA exists and they keep doing shit gayer than the year before. I mean, I thought last year's EA play was bad. Justine, the whole Star Wars Battlefront debacle.
I'm Janina Gavankar, and I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible.
And in our official Football League competitions, you can represent your favorite real-world team. It's true, you can.
What up, guys? Thank you for having me, EA. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So I am here to talk about Need for Speed Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback, thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey, man. Thanks, Jesse.
And whatever else they did at EA that I can't even remember.
So in the video, how his hands are a little bit. Oh yeah, there is the short, medium, and tall player with the skinny and stocky options. So everybody is gonna have more personality in the way they move.
Yes! Can I get 3 ooh-yahs on 3? 1, 2, 3. Hoo-yah! Hoo-yah! Hoo-yah!
Oh yeah, those two British guys that were talking about FIFA on stage and trying to seem funny and interesting. And frankly, if you're in America, you could care a fuck less about football. But whatever, you know, especially a game based on taking people's money. But EA's outdone themselves. They managed to actually do an E3 worse than last year. And it's pretty impressive, because usually EA only does games that are worse than last year. To make sure that everything is cool, you gotta have that hip-hop music, you know, to keep the people interested, because the hippity hops is what all the kids are into. Basically, just watching the opening, you've already got an idea of what EA has to show. Madden, FIFA, Anthem, Battlefield, the rest you don't even remotely care about.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show.
Wow. What a bad opening. They do that, and like 3 people clap, and that cute little redhead, I'll admit she's cute, but God is she annoying. Once again, like I said in my previous E3 video, this E3 really focused on unfunny females. Females!
Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year,
I have no clue who you are. And after this, I'll most likely forget. Yeah, that sums it up. I won't even remember you when I'm jerking off. Not to be an asshole, I'm just saying I'll be too knee-deep in some of the best Japanese pornography. Kawaii. Subarashi.
I'm kind of a new face around here.
She just said you already know who she is in the gaming community, but she's kind of a new face. Which is it? We know who you are because you're E-famous, or we don't know who you are? What she means is that she's a new face in the EA community doing this thing on E3, you asshole.
So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready, because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that,
you have to tell us about something we don't care about. Whoopee! God, I love EA Play.
Watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year.
We have a picture of a man who's a fan of EA. Hold on, the dog is playing with the squeaky. Bad timing, Choochie, go away. How dare you? How dare you?
Play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today.
I love how everyone barely claps to the fact she mentions Trevor Noah. Another hot, steaming pile of EA garbage, hiring the wrong person to get us hyped about the wrong game. For those who don't know, you're on the wrong side of history, and don't you dare go to the Battlefield 5 Reddit posting about historical accuracy. Don't you dare post anything historically accurate. You will be banned. I'm letting you know now, you will be banned. Just accept that the British Armed Forces now have crippled women. You cisgendered, misogynist pig.
We've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Ah, it's going to be awesome.
They look excited, like people are excited at a fucking funeral.
I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys.
Oh boy, our favorite developers that are a shell of them former selves. Whoopee! I can't wait. It's almost like thinking about a sports star that used to be the man back in the day. Like, let's look at Shaquille O'Neal. When he was young, he was like the thing back in basketball. Or Michael Jordan. Now look at them. They're both fat, out of shape, old, played out. You don't really give a shit about them. Unless, like, you know, you're really into hip-hop culture and buying overpriced motherfucking sneakers for some damn reason. That shit never made sense to me. Being broke as hell, living in the ghetto, and wearing $500 shoes.
A nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right?
When the guy in the audience is more interesting than the host, that's sad. Let's move on to Battlefield 5, children. Get your barf bags out. We're experiencing turbulence. Whoopee! Gender inclusion!
Right.
Good God almighty. Have I ever wanted to kick people in? How the fuck are you a man and have such skinny ass legs? You got no. If you had to be a pony, motherfucker, you'd be malnourished. Unlike me, I'd have some pretty thick ass leg haunches. They go, that horse could kick down a barn. We're not making hem in the glue.
There's been a lot of speculation and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But
Yeah. The brilliant remixes of the reveal trailer where fans were capable of making the game seem more interesting than you. And it's been real exciting watching everyone tear apart your very inclusive version of World War II with facts and things about history, pointing out that maybe if you guys had focused on Russian forces as female soldiers, it would have made sense and people wouldn't be upset. But no. Nah. We're wrong. I'm not even gonna get into this. It's not what the video's about. I've got a whole fucking E3 press conference to get through.
there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community.
And we've vetted those questions to make sure that only the ones we want to answer are here.
You want to know how customization actually works, and you want to know more about our take on the Second World War.
Ah, revisionist history.
So today, we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive Battlefield.
It's the most immersive Battlefield yet. I love how immersive seems to be their key word. If I wasn't so lazy, as well as also jaded by the whole fucking controversy around Battlefield 5, I'd do a supercut where I'd just do the Trevor Noah thing where they say immersive. You'd be surprised how many times the word immersive comes up with Battlefield 5. It's fucking ridiculous.
And more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing it for you, as they rip through those buildings. And you will now be able to customize.
Yes, because there are definitely women on the front lines and guys wearing gas masks in the middle of a snowstorm. You know what's retarded for immersion? No one here has on gloves. Look how cold it is. Look how fucking cold it is. And everyone's dressed like they're getting ready to do a photo shoot for Vibe magazine. What the fuck is this shit? I'm sorry, I forgot I was gonna move on. Forgive me. Who the fuck is gonna hold a metal gun in that bitter cold? Your fingers would stick to that shit. What the fuck is this?
The beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no premium pass.
Before you get mad at me, I want you to keep in mind, Angry Joe is on good terms with EA. They gave him early access to Battlefield 5, Ham, Jack Frags, and the rest of the EA Game Changers, and he's sponsored by NVIDIA GeForce. Keep these two things in mind. Your good old pal Gundam is sponsored by Aki and his delicious green tea.
My Japanese tea, please. Thank you.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
Help detoxify your ass from all the cheeseburgers you eat, you fat American. All jokes aside, though. This is a tweet from good old Joe. Finally, they're showing the stuff I wanted you guys to see for Battlefield 5. Absolutely beautiful, game-ready drivers. As if those things aren't fucked from time to time. NVIDIA GeForce. Some call it NVIDIA GIMP Force. No loot boxes, no premium pass. Now, I want to call to your attentions something else quite interesting. There are indeed no loot boxes, no premium pass, as Battlefield 5 has stated. You have access to all the same maps and modes as every other cocksucker. But, included with the deluxe edition of Battlefield 5, receive 20 weekly items with the airlift. Receive vital supplies with your 20 weekly airlifts, each containing one customized item. Emphasis on containing one customization item. These are not loot boxes, they're airlifts. Totally different. So EA isn't lying from a certain point of view, and perception is reality. I'm not going to say any more because I don't need to be downvoted by someone's crazy fan base that can't stand honest-to-God criticism, even if it's valid or justified.
Every day will bring something new. And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's royale.
I had the same reaction as the audience. First, I didn't record it because I was expecting, like, I know they said there's Battle Royale, but I didn't think they rolled it out like that. As soon as they said Royale, I was sitting in my chair like, oh! You would have thought, like, I was possessed by the ghost of Andrew Dice Clay. Like, the worst segue ever. We're giving you everything that you've been asking for, and I'm like, I wonder what that is. Is that a new Bad Company? Are they going to release a new Bad Company? It's Royale. Like, oh my God, you motherfuckers are tone deaf. You're deaf as fuck. You are fucking deaf. The fans are like, can we have a new Battlefield 2492 or whatever the fuck it was called? And they're like, no. Then the fans are like, could we have a new Bad Company 3? No. Could we have a Battlefield Vietnam? No. Please don't put Battle Royale in the game. Ooh, that's what they want, Battle Royale. Because nobody's burnt out on that bullshit. Oh my God. Just showing you they don't give a quarter of a fuck. What, you don't want Battle Royale? Well, here it is. It's like when you beg your girlfriend not to leave you, and then she's like, it's too late now, I'm leaving. But if you want her to leave, I swear to God, she won't get the fuck out of the house. I think we can work this out. No, I think you should leave. No, I think there's still something special here. That's what we fucked up as fans. We should have told EA and DICE we want Battle Royale. Instead of trying to tell them how they're fucking up World War II, we just should have been like, just get us Battle Royale. Then they would have gave us Bad Company 3. We got to use reverse psychology. So for next year's Battlefield or the next 2 years, let's work on trying to trick these motherfuckers before it's too late. You know, like, please don't remake the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. Nobody wants that. And then they'll go, we'll show you. We're going to remake the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, you little assholes.
You stinking bug fuck shit minions.
Oh, suck a dick. Since I already saw the trailer, I don't need to watch it again. Let's just move the fuck on. This video is already way too long. It's time for FIFA. Everybody's favorite. You know what game probably makes more money than Fortnite and microtransactions? It's FIFA. Yeah, fuck this. Let's move on.
The pinnacle of club football.
I don't give a quarter of a shit about FIFA. Don't care. Moving on. Don't even want to hear about FIFA. When you see how much money they make on their crap, and then you see YouTube, big YouTube channels talking about how much money they spent on FIFA and showing the crap they got with their money, you're just like, you just see it and you think of the Devolver Digital clip.
Loot boxes have made headlines over the past year, and you, the moronic gobbling maw of consumer idiocy that you are, have shown little to no regret in just plain dumping your money into this deeply insulting monetization model.
Oh, it's everybody's favorite CEO, Andrew Wilson. The man who looks like a fucking Bond villain. You know, if Andrew Wilson was in a James Bond movie, he would, just tie James Bond to, a chair, and there'd be, a laser going off, and Mr. Bond would go, "What do you think you're gonna do to me, Mr. Wilson?" "I don't expect you to do anything, Mr. Bond, but buy microtransactions." Ba-da-ba-da-do-do-do.
We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood.
Look at the shape this motherfucker's in. You know he has a home gym. You just know it. That watch probably costs more than my house.
The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription.
The greatest disruption to content consumer whatever the fuck he said. Something about consuming content, like it's a food or a life source. You know what that basically means. He's about to sell you some shit.
Watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier.
Yeah, you don't have to go outside anymore. It's an introvert's paradise.
Years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play.
What that basically means is they want to get cloud gaming in your hands and have a direct line into your bank account. That's the dream of EA and every other gaming company right now. Hold on for a second, please. The dog's eating the carpet.
Anytime. So this week we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course, is subscription.
Oh God, HD streaming from the cloud from EA. No, thank you. At all. No. 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 I don't even know how to say no in other languages, but just imagine me saying them in other languages. 9! Go fuck yourself, EA. The way Origin is run, it's so shitty, it's not even funny. If you lose your account on Origin, i.e. someone steals it, you have two choices. You either kiss your ass goodbye or B, do your own detective work. Zill had his Origin account stolen by a Russian person. And guess what he had to do? Because EA was fucking useless for 3 or 4 months helping him get his account back. Zill literally had to go to a friend who had his account and look for one name he didn't recognize and then check for all the Battlefield stats under that name, which was actually Zill's account, but the name was changed. And that's how he got back his account. The motherfucker literally had to himself outsmart the hacker and do the work for EA. And you want me to trust these boneheads to stream media to me? No, thank you. How very dare you. EA's anti-consumer practices are nothing short of staggering and amazing. And also the weird sort of bowing they're doing to the whole SJW movement. And this is coming from a dude who's a neutral motherfucking party. I'm sitting there saying EA is going out of its way to appease the Anita Sarkeesians and the Zoe Quinns of the world. And they want to, like, stream me media. No. Because I'm pretty sure you motherfuckers would try and censor my filth. Even though it's just video games, but God only knows what they get into later. Let's just move on before I expose myself for the pervert I am.
The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premier. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Whoopee! Madden on PC for the first time in over a decade. Excuse me, my give-a-damn broke.
FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course, Anthem.
I'm sure people sit there and go, this is a great deal, but I don't trust EA. I don't trust any company. You know, streaming movies is one thing. Because most of the movies and television shows that come out, you don't give enough of a shit about. And if you do, then you go buy the DVDs and such. And the beauty of actually owning a hard copy version or even a digital copy is when companies like Rockstar Games removes content, you can put it back in the game. If it's a streaming service, you can't do that. Rockstar removed a whole ton of music from GTA 4. You know what I did? I went right back in there and put the music back. Go fuck yourself. I bought this game God knows how many years ago. And you have the right to change it? And the funny thing is, even on the console version, they removed the music, but only the Sony users had the ability to do a free download from the PlayStation Store that restores the original music files. So what the fuck is the point of owning a hard copy of digital if they can change it? But at least you have the ability to fix things and put it back the way it was on PC. And God knows the PC community will find a way around anything some corporation does to shit on us. Thank God for modders. When I die, and if there is a heaven, I expect to see like a whole fucking coliseum of modders with wings and shit. Who are they? They were doing the Lord's work on Earth. There goes Caliente, the creator of the naked body mod CBBE. I always knew Caliente would get into heaven. The funny thing about like this EA Premium is you get a catalog of EA games. I have a ton of EA games on my Origin that I don't play or care about. Most of them are free. The only one I still think is good is Battlefield 4, but everything else I've gotten from EA is total trash. Like A Way Out. I'm sorry. That game was like a long, shitty movie.
Finally, yeah. And what was I going to say? Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, wait, it's coming to me. Come on. There's going to be a huge amount of variation. You're going to be able to play everything. I mean, not everything, but a lot of stuff. Again, so you won't get tired of this game. I'm telling you.
Lies! Lies! You are the prince of lies!
But if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend.
Wait, he just said Origin Access is the base subscription. That seems troubling. I need to look deeply into this because when you hear base subscription, that sounds like some low-level shit. Like there's a couple tiers or something. Maybe I'm just crazy or wary, but you know, when I hear base subscription, it worries me. And a trailer for the Premium Pass for EA. After that, we get some video. Well, you know, the guys from Respawn Entertainment, formerly Infinity Ward, the real one, come out and speak with annoying redhead girl about their Star Wars game, blah, 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 blah. I can't even remember the name of it. That's how forgettable the whole thing was. It's just like, ooh, we have a Star Wars game coming out, and I'm sitting here like, after what Disney did to Han Solo in the last Star Wars movie, I'm not really interested in Star Wars games. By the way, you're a subsidiary of EA. Once again, bad Star Wars. Really not selling me on you guys doing Star Wars. Like, really, get the fuck out of here. I don't care what you make. It'll probably be shit. After that, Dennis, I'm not even going to try and read his last name. I'm not going to try and embarrass myself any further than I already have by making this video. Comes out and tells you about how there will be new DLC from the Star Wars story. He even admits that EA had a little rough patch with Star Wars Battlefront 2, but we're working on making it a better game and not abandoning it. Get out of here, bitch! 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 They also say they're adding characters like General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi from, I believe, Star Wars 3 Revenge of the Sith, because that's the one Grievous was most interesting in, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yada ba 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 ba. We then move on to the game about being a piece of yarn. I don't know what it's called. Yarny? Oh, Unravel 2. Sorry. Yeah, I can't say I'm much interested because Unravel came out around the time when they were trying to have something to compete with Little Big Planet, which was huge, you know? It was like one of Sony's big IPs, but we haven't seen Little Big Planet in how long? But anyway, here it is, Unravel 2. It's a perfect game to play with your girlfriend or something, you know? When you're at the house and you don't want to go out to a club dancing or whatever, or listening to loud-ass music, killing your eardrums. We don't do anything together anymore. Hey, honey, let's play Unravel 2. Oh, they're really cute. Also, the characters are gender neutral, so they won't offend anybody in your home that worries about trigger warnings for some ungodly reason. If you live in that sort of situation, I pity you, but it's a thing. So yeah, there you go, Unravel 2. You can watch DSP playing it right now, because that's a glowing endorsement, isn't it? Oh, who the hell's that? Pierre Guzman?
And the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out. So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started...
I don't even know the name of this guy right now. I'd have to Google it. He's probably like a CEO or something for EA. I've talked about him tons of times, but I never put his name in my head as something I want to remember in my lexicon. Anyway, he comes out, talks about the passion of developers and how EA wants to help indie devs. They talk about what a success A Way Out was. And it was a success because EA expected to sell next to nothing. And to everyone's shock, it sold a little bit more than nothing. So everyone's like, hey, it's a big hit for EA. It's a piece of shit one-time game that sold well enough to where we're going to let this studio make even more piece of shit games. So EA bought the studio, yada ba 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 ba. I guarantee you they're going to put out a stinker in the next couple years. And then they'll probably be allowed to do one more stinker before EA gets rid of them. And then you can watch the guy screaming, fuck you! But he'll be screaming it at EA in some game award, I'm sure. Next up, a German woman comes out to tell you about her game. Sea of Solitude, I believe the name is. Yeah, that's it. It's centered around being alone, loneliness, isolation, so on and so forth. I guess this is her unique take on the toll that being secluded or cut off from the rest of the world can have on someone. I don't know how it has to do with water, but I understand the context of solitude can turn someone into a monster. Possibly, but not all the time, in my personal opinion. So it's a very ambiguous game in that way. I mean, frankly, I looked at it, I didn't find it very interesting, and I felt sometimes the context wasn't properly conveyed. But who the hell am I, Siskel and Ebert? I can go fuck off. I don't make games. After the trailer for Sea of Solitude that doesn't quite interest me, EA decides to go for broke by showing you their next NBA Live game, I think, and they're also going to show you a trailer about some white kid who's been playing Madden professionally for years, but he never became the championship, and he seems to have an ego, entitlement. He looks like a real fucking douchebag, and the trailer conveys what a fucking douchebag he was.
He's been going after that belt since 2016. At some point, he's going to need to get out of this quarterfinal and claim a major.
It's a big night for young Kiv. He's been stuck at the quarterfinals.
And here he is now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish a goal.
3rd and 4, throws it low. T.Y. drops it.
That was a phenomenal read, and Trini's got the lead.
40-19.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have an incredible matchup. It's a rematch. Touchdown, Kev.
I mean, for real. How are we trying to glorify eSports gamers in such a way? Honest to God, it's like you would expect this sort of montage for Joe Montana, Joe Namath, John Elway. But in this day and age, we're getting a montage for douchey white guys who play Madden professionally. So, Buttfuck Nut finally wins a trophy or something, and instead of actually getting a trophy, something you could display, They give him a belt that looks like it's straight out of the WWE. It looks fucking stupid. I wouldn't want to carry that around. Like a trophy you could put in your front room, your living room. Women come over, they look at the trophy. You could hide the fact that it came from a video game. And they go, oh, wow, that's cool. Running around with that belt, the chick comes in and thinks, he must really like wrestling. What a douche. And they have some football player come out and talk to him. I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't care. The fact that he's wearing these pants, man. Like, who dressed this motherfucker? He looks like Carlton from Will Smith's show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is some loud, stupid-looking shit. What the fuck happened to football players? Once again, you'd never catch Joe Namath dressed like this. You never saw Jerry Rice dressed like this. What the fuck's going on today? The motherfucker looks like a banana that just got high on crack and rolled around in some fucking canvas you'd find in the Walmart crafting section and said, I'll take it. Now what? They're going to show us, what are they showing us now? Oh, oh my God, this is it. EA's Command and Conquer. Oh, this was a shit fest, dude. This was a shit fest. All right, so check this out. EA puts out Command and Conquer and makes it a shitty mobile game. And you know what's sad? The trailer for Command and Conquer looks so much cooler than the actual game. It's pathetic. It's so bad. Social media exploded on it. And even Total Biscuit's wife said out loud,
you know what? this is gonna sound morbid, but I am so glad my husband is not here to see this. It would destroy him to see CNC go this way.
that's amazing. Imagine your presentation is so shit, a woman thanks God that her husband is dead so he didn't see it. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Once again, EA proving they are so far out of touch, it's sad. Oh well, what you gonna do? It's a sign of the times. Oof, Command and Conquer Rivals. Oof. And then they put out a trailer that actually looks interesting. And it's so stupid. So stupid. Who made this trailer? Who thought, let's make the trailer look actually interesting and then just add it to a crappy phone game? Where did that chick's helmet go? Yep, Andrew Wilson's back out again to tell us more bullshit. Oh, Andrew Wilson comes out to say how grateful he is to work with these creative, amazing teams. And I sit there and think to myself, I wonder if they feel the same about you, Wilson. I wonder if they see you around and think, is my company, is my branch of EA going to be canceled? Is my studio going to be dissolved into something else? Will I have a job later? His cold, dead eyes frighten me in my future.
Trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so, as you look...
EA is always trying to learn, listen, and strive to be better. He says this right after that Command and Conquer trailer. The Command and Conquer phone game. We're striving to be better by ruining a franchise with this iteration and pissing off fans. Good idea. It's like going to someone's house, slapping their mother in the face, calling her a bitch, taking a swig of gin, and then turning around to everyone else and saying, I'm learning and I'm trying to be better. Wait, how long does EA have to learn? I mean, for real, EA is a billion-dollar company. They've been making games, probably as long as I've been alive or longer. If you haven't figured it out by now, you're never gonna figure it out. You fucking give EA a math test. 2 + 2 is what? And then Andrew Wilson looks you in the face and goes, microtransaction.
Experiences that you're gonna see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice.
Yeah, choice. You as players usually choose to stop playing EA games because we just usually fuck up your experience.
In those choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment.
That is a bull-faced lie. As of late, especially with playing EA games, like the last time I played an EA game, A Way Out, I did not feel that there was value. I did not feel accomplishment. I did not feel like I wasn't cheated, even though it was just a 2-player game. I felt like it was a pile of dog shit. I felt, even if I won a game of Battlefront 1 or Battlefield 1, whatever fucking shitbag game they had out, I felt like I'd lost because the experience was so meh, so empty, so by the numbers. Get out of here. You know he doesn't play any of these fucking games, because if he did, he wouldn't say this shit with a straight face.
And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives.
Man. Wow. Just fucking wow. Actually sitting and listening to this makes me appalled. He has no soul. Past the grind. Battlefront 2 was a grind. Enriched your lives. Please, after playing the Battlefront 2 beta, I felt like I was fucking robbed of life force. I wish I still had clips from it of when me and Ben played on Twitch. Like, we went from liking it to immediately hating it within 30 minutes.
And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better.
We want to be better and we want to make great games. Do you know what someone who's a habitual liar says? I want to be better. I've dated enough fucked up women to know that when a woman says, I want to be better, it means it's not coming. And you're probably sitting there like, what does it have to do with this? I'm just saying that EA is using the same sort of shit you hear from either a woman who's been cheating on you and fucking up your life, a drunk or drug addict, a gambler. EA isn't going to get better. We've been hearing this shit how many years? How many years has EA put out a fucking statement? We learned our lesson. We want to be better. We're going to do better. We're listening to the community. And then a game comes out and it's a total contradiction of what they said. We just looked at Counter-Strike get raped and they're telling you they want to be better. That's like being a parent and your son's a junkie and he steals your car. And while he's driving off to the dealer to score some more horse, he calls you on a cell phone crying, saying, Dad, I want to be better after this next hit of heroin. Oh, God, are you going to tell us you gave some money to charity? Really? Really, dude? I'm done. I don't even, because I already know what it is. It's probably like some charity where some sick kids at a hospital or something get to play some video games. That's them giving fucking back. Lottie fucking friggin' die. You assholes make that a tax write-off. Eat my ass. After we fuck up gaming as a whole for the entire industry, including the people in other companies, we also give back to sick children. Oh, please. That's what I'm gonna do. When I fuck up Royale, I'm gonna give money to a charity and then lean on it like a crutch. Sure, I kicked some kid's mother in the throat, but just yesterday, I joined the Little Brothers Big Sisters Foundation and gave some money to some young crack babies. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm just fast forwarding his shit. After that, we get the Anthem trailer, what you've been waiting for. And after the Anthem trailer plays, which I'm not going to bother playing because, well, I'll probably play it and just talk over it because I don't want to watch it again, honest to God. I don't really care. Like, all the hype I had for Anthem, if you want to use the word hype, I should use the word hope. All the hope I had for Anthem just steadily declined over the past, year or two? You know, it was just going further and further down, you know, and talking about diversity and inclusion. Hype levels exceeded. It is just slowly going down even more. Anita Sarkeesian gives a pep talk at BioWare, talking about inclusion in Anthem and women in gaming. And I'm just like, I'm through. I already know where this is going. Mass Effect Andromeda is a sign of the times. Get ready, kids. It's over. Pack it up. If Anthem fails, many people think BioWare is dead. I think EA might just let them live long enough to shit one more bad Dragon Age game. That's what I think. And even they don't know what they're going to do. They're like, oh, it's not dead. We're working on ideas now. And I'm like, it will be dead if you get canned before. If Anthem just eats shit and dies, it's over. And frankly, I think it's a strong possibility because Anthem doesn't look that awe-inspiring. Essentially, you'll probably notice like some sort of Iron Man clip. You remember when Iron Man came out and Robert Downey Jr. landed on the ground with his fist down and looks up, and now every superhero drop is exactly the same to the point where you're sick of it. No superhero drops down on the ground no different way. Everybody does it the fucking same by the books. But anyway, this game looks exactly like The Division with mech suits. It's Iron Man meets The Division meets Destiny 2, you know, meets Borderlands. It's all the same crap, but with a different skin. And it's hard to get excited at all. It just is. And you have this host here who's just trying to maintain this level of cheer and goodwill and excitement for something you already know is probably going to be a steaming pile, because BioWare is shitting bricks. The people who used to be fans of BioWare are kind of like, the clock is ticking, 14 minutes, 59 seconds, it's almost over. I can't even think of any analogies, honest to God. It's just so blah. You're just so tired of what EA has to offer. You're so tired of agendas. You're so tired of the gaming industry continuously making the same games. It's just getting sickening. It's almost as if creativity, art, passion, and love have left the industry. Now it's about hype, following, chasing trends, I should say, and praying to God you come up with something that's just slightly different enough that people might buy it, and maybe it'll become a new phenom. Everyone's chasing the Fortnite carrot, and it's just not happening. And you may say I'm jaded, but just keep this in mind. State of Decay 2 just came out. 4-player co-op zombie survival game. World War Z is coming out, a 4-player zombie co-op shoot-'em-up game. And we've also got The Walking Dead by Overkill, a 4-player co-op zombie shoot-'em-up game. Battlefield has Battle Royale. World War III has Battle Royale. Fortnite, PUBG, Call of Duty, Battle Royale. You got Destiny, Anthem, Division. It's just all the same online games as service garbage, and I'm tired. I'm so over it. I have nothing good to say, because I did catch this part of the trailer or the presentation where essentially they keep showing us the same fucking footage over and over again of this damn game. In the same area, the same crap, and you're just like, meh. Big meh. The game came out too many years too late. Yeah, there are no loot boxes, but there'll be microtransactions, blah, blah, blah. Suck my dick, don't care. Oh, God, I forgot about the FIFA World Cup live tournament, where you see a whole bunch of social media stars. You don't really know who the fuck they are unless, like, you've seen a Lily Pole cringe video. That's how I know who one of the guys is. And apparently he's on a Netflix show.
Don't forget Netflix. He's on Netflix now. What has stepped up? Yeah, I'm playing the real world now. Man, I'm doing it.
On Netflix, they're killing Netflix right now. That's amazing. And last but not least, we got
Hey, I'm not on Netflix, but hey, let's go. We're gonna know how to play the game, so let's go, baby. Let's go.
Fuck you!
Which pretty much shows you don't need talent at all. Just be a Vine star, make some shitty 6-second videos, get on YouTube, make some shitty, poorly acted, unfunny videos. Damn dog, you're fucking up my train of thought. I come up with shit on the spot. Shut up. Mr. Rogers had to serve in Vietnam before he got his TV show. Lily Pole and the little fruity fucknut she worked with only had to make shitty videos before they got a TV show. Not once were they shot at by the Vietnamese, which I honestly believe should be a criteria before one is given a TV show that is watched by children. Oh yeah, and there are 2 rappers. One that has gold stuff on his teeth, looking like a retarded Muppet from the back corner of Sesame Street. And apparently he's going to play Cyborg in the Teen Titans movie. And I sat there and thought, whoever casted this man needs to be fired, because Cyborg wasn't ghettofied, you know? But what do I know? To hell with comic books. Fuck continuity. Do what you want. Cyborg is a really ghetto black guy who wears gold teeth now. That's the world needs. And on that note, I'm the fuck out of here. And you probably won't even see this part of the video because I'm not going to go hunt down watching the FIFA World Cup Challenge bullshit.